So, first off, obviously playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, so that's cool. Secondly, I had intended to play this thing when I had the strategy guide that I purchased that has basically insight on all 3 games. And really I only got it for 2 since I played the other 2 so much. I've pretty much learned everything there is to learn about those 2. They're actually not that complicated. There's just a lot of little tiny steps that are a pain in the ass to go through. Here though, this is the doozy, because this game I've never beaten before. So I don't know how this thing ends. I only know up to a certain point. Maybe the first third of the game? Not even that? Maybe the first quarter? Even? Either way, it's only a brief amount of time is what I spent in this game and how much I know, and even then I don't recall all of it. Because this game makes no sense in terms of progression. Of where you're supposed to go and where you can go and things like that. You know, so... But I'm going to keep up the whole thing of I'm going to play a sorcerer. But first, let's get through this intro because it takes place right away. It's actually a very sad intro, too.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land.
It's very pretty, though. Most realistic, quality cutscene. You fell down in the mud.
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness.
I like that word, augur.
Your past, your future, your very light.
See, this intro is really cool, but it's very confusing.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north,
That face.
a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Oh god, there's so much to talk about, but I'm gonna wait until this is all over. It's almost there. Almost. It's really pretty though. And yet makes not a goddamn lick of sense. At least not yet anyway.
Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Okay, whew. So, to start, everything that was showed in that opening cutscene, that opening whatever, is complete and utter bullshit in the grand scheme of Dark Souls. Because this game feels more akin to Demon Souls than Dark Souls. And I say that even though both require you to kill enemies and get souls. See, Demon Souls feels more like blood, like them trying to make Bloodborne and Dark Souls together. What I mean by that is Bloodborne is all about eldritch horror and calling upon powers from beyond the veil, beyond the basically another world, another dimension, you know, something like that. You know, calling upon creatures outside of our reality. And then using them to give us power, but through that gaining of power and usage of power, you go mad and things just go awry. And that's basically what Demon Souls and Bloodborne are all about. Dark Souls is supposed to be about it's basically Ragnarok. That's what Dark Souls 1 and 3 are all about. It's basically Ragnarok. It's the gods preparing for the end of their age, of their time, of their lives, and doing everything they can to prevent it or delay the inevitable kind of thing. And that eventually it would enter in a world where gods don't exist. This game, though, is more akin to Bloodborne and Demon Souls because it's, you know, every time you die in Demon Souls, like you see in my health bar up there, you lose part of your life, and you don't get it back until you either get a certain item or you kill a boss. And of course, doing that also enables you to be open to invasion, which I don't like. So, I digress, but let's just keep going forward now. Don't even worry about these dogs, they won't hurt you. I've played the intro bit enough times to learn a few things. Remember, rusted coin, I think that just gives me... Even the setup here is temporary boost luck, yep. The coins grow with the image of a god that was worshipped in ancient times. Like, there's a lot of items in here, like the dark sign, induces death, do what you must gather pieces, scraping them into some hole, blah, 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 blah. But here, this game is more an emphasis on being hollow, whereas the first one, like, yeah, you went hollow and you just changed and you looked all decrepit like this, but you didn't lose half your life, you just lost your experience and humanity. You just looked awful. Here, they took it a step further in the wrong direction, where they cut your health in half, and now you have to find a way to become unhollow if you wish to not lose the majority of your health. It's so fucking weird, some of the mechanics in this thing. It's also why I'm going with the sorcerer build, because I'm okay with just going pew-pew to people from a distance and not being too much engaged in attacking people. But let's talk with these ladies.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face.
Fuck you too, old bat.
The face of the curse.
It's an undead.
No shit.
An undead has come to play.
Not with you.
They all
I don't
end
know the
up
way that
there.
sounds.
All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This
Get
is
it.
the fate of the curse.
This is the other part I don't like about this game. They just hammer into you. You're going to die a lot. You're going to die again and again and again.
What is your name?
Fuck you, that's what. So I kind of have this thing in my head about how I'm going to name these next two characters. Because I've been playing, or not playing, reading Frank Herbert's Dune a lot. Which I should have in this whole first thing, if I thought to go this route, made Dark Souls 1 Paul, which would then in natural progression make this one Leto. Although, actually I should go with Ghanima for this one, and then 3 is Leto, because how Children of Dune and then God Emperor of Dune goes. But anyway. I'll go Leto in this one, and then Ghanima in the next one. But they're all going to be sorcerers. Yes.
At least you know your own name.
Go fuck yourself.
Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Boy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Go fuck yourself. Also, this is the halfway point between humanity and Ember. So, gender, still male. Build. I'm going Leto. It's average. Yeah, we'll go with that. See what the portions are like. Pretty sure I can even do stuff with that. So face. Well, let's just stick with this. Hair, though. Don't really need to do anything too crazy with the hair, although the color I'm going to change to that, because more, yeah, there we go, more auburn, because I think, I forget what her name was, but it was basically Paul's quote-unquote wife in Dune, his actual wife, not the one he was actually, you know, legally married to, but the one he would call wife. There was a whole line about that. He had like almost dark brown hair, and she had more close to red brown. So I think the kids would have something similar to that. So let's go with that. Yeah. Eye color though. Be like the brightest blue ever. Because if you played Dune, you know that their eyes are just bright, you know, glowing blue sometimes. Actually, that's better. That works. No beard. What the hell's opacity for? I have no idea what the opacity thing on here does. Not seeing any differences being made. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, class. Sorcerer. Gift. I mean, this is actually probably more useful than then... Actually, both of these are useful, I just don't know... No. Maybe of some use someday. Well, I'm tempted to get this because it does open access to a certain area in the tutorial zone. But this is probably better. So I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I'm not really gonna care about looks too much. I just, you know, name, class, and a little distinction. So I'm gonna go with this just to keep things moving now. So I don't want to spend too long.
All people come here for the same reason.
Sure.
To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think.
Again, fuck you.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Doubly fuck you.
Well, you never know.
Sarcasm noted, and you can all go fuck yourself. And before this game is done, I'm going to murder all of you. Because eventually I will be strong enough
Go
to
through the
take you
door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All
I
of them.
get it. It's Dark Souls. You're gonna die and live and die again.
Again.
Fucking hate these girls. These old fucking bitches. Okay, so King, who basically brought about the end of everything. Like, he was the cause that everything was going bad. Oh, God. I'm so used to the options button on the PS4 control being what is bringing up the item menu, but nope, it's the touchpad. I don't have a fucking shield. That is great. Anyway. Yeah, so Demon Souls in this one have a king. Am I still on? Hang on. Something happened. Am I still good? Just checking my channel here on YouTube. Just trying to see if video's gonna catch up or not. Okay, it is, but there's a weird delay. There, that's better. Okay, seems I'm good. Okay, sorry about that, there was some weird connection issue. But yeah, Demon Souls, and this one. There's a king in both of them, both kings in there apparently fuck things up. Now, mind you, this game wasn't made with the one who created Dark Souls 1 and then later 3 and Bloodborne. He was basically making Bloodborne. So another team made 2. He didn't even want to make a sequel. That was the other thing. See, what he wanted was just the one game, and that was it. And then you make Bloodborne. But then, basically, I don't know if it was Namco Bandai or whoever publishing company that helped make the deal that funded the thing, basically said, well, you gotta make us, you're obligated to make 3 games for this whole thing. Also, there's a little path down here. Oh, that's loud. Very good. Okay, let's adjust that real quick. Wow, that's... There. Okay. That was way too loud. Okay, so, next part. But yeah, so, Demon Souls, again, I keep getting back to this. It was all about, you know, finding souls to keep you from basically, like, you know, turning like this weird ethereal version of yourself, in this case, Dark Souls 2, going hollow. So because Miyazaki, the one who made actually Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 and 3 and Bloodborne and all that stuff, or at least one of the main driving force behind it, he didn't make 2. And it's probably why this game is both, like, you know, as far as like mechanics go, it's actually pretty good. It takes a lot of the stuff from 1 and makes it better, but 3 improves it even more, so this is kind of a weird middle ground. But story-wise, it's confusing as hell because it tries to and fails horribly to connect itself to Dark Souls 1. So this is basically a barrier to entry kind of fight. Don't need to fight it, but I'm going to fight it anyway. Also, I'm a sorcerer, so I can go pew-pew from a distance. Also, gotta be mindful of the timing, because rolling is actually slower to respond in this game than the previous one. And dead. Stone ring. Beloved ring of the gallant shieldless Lothian, formerly of Ferosa. There's another connection to Dark Souls 1. Hits greatly reduce enemy poise. Effects may seem trivial, but for those who comprehend how critical it is to exploit a hole and the defensive significance of this ring will be clear. In other words, it makes enemies easier to stagger when you hit them. Although I think it applies more to physical hits than just damage in general. But you can see why Sorcerer right now is more appealing to me than... Actually, that's another thing. Pyromancer is not even a thing in here. It's just Sorcery and Clerics as in miracles. So magic or miracles is all you can do. What do you gotta say?
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
So that's another thing. Drangleic and all this stuff is another world entirely. It's another reality. I came from the real world. Then undead people just find their way to Drangleic, fall through that little weird whirlpool thing. Probably found like the ruins of Drangleic, and then come to this altered world where it's actually still in existence, even though in a decayed form.
My name is Millibeth.
I like that.
The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
Very informative. Thank you. Anyway, I'm kind of done with all you. Okay, onwards. Sorry, somebody texted me from work. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Like in Dark Souls 1, always go to the goddamn bonfire. Is there anything in my item box? I can... No. Poison. Okay. Actually... I'm gonna keep that. I don't recall if I can sell things here or not. By the way, I need to do that because resets how many spells I can use. Good. Okay, that was just texture. And these little stone things I'm passing are just little tutorial things. And I can light these things with torches, but I'm not going to waste it. It's like, you know, if you've done one tutorial thing in these games, you've done them all. They're all pretty much the same type of thing. Just some of the animations are different. I know I can get to there, but only if I can cure that one dude's petrified state. Oh, another dagger. Ow. Okay. Just you. God damn it. Come on. Try again. See, parrying this thing is slow. Probably because I don't have a shield. Oh, fuck. Now these life gem things that I'm holding, they do regen. So if you don't have Estus anymore, which there is Estus flask, I'll get them eventually, but not right now. They essentially regen your health. So they're very useful that way. Okay, more souls. And I got a life gem backside. Back what I lost. Yep.
You, give it, Moose. Yes, you!
So this is basically like the same. I actually never explored the thing in Dark Souls 1 about these guys. These are the crows. It's really hard to explain. They make no sense, but they're the ones where it's like if you drop an item, in this case they want a small, smooth, and silky stone, you leave. You don't discard, you leave. By doing this...
Yeah, silky smooth.
Doing that, you get an item.
You, give it.
And depending on the item you give, will determine the item that you get back. What does this one say? Light sconces with a torch. Oh, just wait until I'm through everything. Because this is going to take a while to get through all this stuff. Not a whole big while, but a while. Jump. Oh god. That's right. jumping is not... Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be a long playthrough. Completely forgot how to jump in this game. Yeah, it's L3. So this is what happens when you go hollow. You start to go hollow. So right now my skin's become discolored, but I still have the majority of my health. So I just look awful. Now I have to go through all this again, clearing things out, because I'm going to light these torches the way I want to. I need to make sure everything's clear. Because they actually have a finite limit, those torches, unlike in Dark Souls 1 and 3, where there actually is no limit. That. Just learned some of the little things that this bit has. Come on. I'm not going to try to parry him because I don't have a shield, which would probably let me go faster for whatever the fuck reason. Having no weight in my goddamn inventory is gonna backstab, discreet, so whatever. He's dead. It's all that matters. Here. Boop, boop. Pop, pop. Now this time, don't fuck things up. Yeah, revival. All that really does is just let me get my soul back that I lost. Herb, what the hell does that do? There we go. Slightly restores spell uses. Okay. So it gives me back some of my spells that I've used, which is nice. Is there a thing over there for a torch? Nope. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, you can quickly climb up the thing. Stop backing up a step every time I hit it. Cracked red eye orb, that's basically for invasions. I'm just gonna pop a life gem just because I'm a little low on health. Alright, so that guy is petrified, so I can't do shit for him. But he does... Basically, I would be looking into here. I don't think there's a torch. Oh, there's one torch over there. God damn it. Well, still gonna light them because I still feel I should, but there's gonna be one missing. At least this way, it'll be quicker. Enemies interrupting me. I have no idea if there's anything that happens, but again, I just want to get these lit so that I can have them lit. Just in case something does happen, at least I'll have done the legwork here. So when I eventually come back, all but one of them will be lit. You can kind of see where the torch is icon on my inventory thing. There's a little timer going down again because there's only so much time with a torch. Because that does make sense in real life, but this is a game about, you know, killing people and stealing their souls. So, not a whole lot of sense being made, but, you know, whatever. One up there? Might be one up there. I said light. Jesus. There's one here. Really? Way over here. Wait, no, I can carry a torch here. Oh, time stops on the torch when I'm not holding it like that. Neat. Should be a torch in here. Why isn't there? Weird. Alright. The other one. Ah, there's another one. Let's see if there's one up here. There was. Oh, that's right, I turned. Okay, well, that's the ones I can get to. That leads to that, which oversees the next bit. Alright, well, moving on then. Oh. So I might as well get all the ones I can get. Alright, there we go. Moving on. I will say this about Dark Souls 2 though. It is pretty. The sense of scale is weirdly off. Blessing, got 2 of those. Not going through there yet. Is a spot here. Here. So you want, now's the path I just came from. You want to find this little spot to drop. And drop again. And 1 star. That's cleric stuff. Binoculars are going to be very, very useful for me later. So this is where I'm going to go next, but for now, got a few other things I need to take care of. So this is the Firekeeper, and she's gonna help you level up and give you Estus
Are you
flasks.
the next monarch,
She talks weird.
or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Dranglake what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
There was Vendrick. Power of the Emerald Herald. So she's basically the God, what was her name? She was the one in the Demon Souls with her eyes covered with wax or whatever. I like her whole explanation there is the one who appeared in the Power of Souls and all that stuff. King Vendrick. It's basically Demon Souls.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Fuck you too.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
Okay.
Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
There we go then. Okay, so this is gonna be weird because I'm going sorcerer, but I don't know yet how I want to build it. Vitality is health and overload. Endurance, stamina, and poise, which is always good. So I'm gonna want to do intelligence on put one in there, just one. Just at least boost that. Into adaptability, which is basically rolling. I do want to get some in here because... Actually, no, I'm gonna go Dex. I want to go more finesse weapons if needed. Attunement is also how many spell slots I can get. Which is 2 already. Since I only have the one thing, I can't exactly attune more than what I have, so there's no point putting anything in that one yet. Endurance is stamina. God, it's so tricky to figure out how to do this. Let's just leave it at that for now. Yeah. Being able to roll is always good. That's what that one is. Right. Survival, boost agility, and various resistances. Yeah, agility is basically my ability to roll well. Endurance is how you take a hit. So, just put one into Dex, just try to get that up to 10 at least. I'm gonna be able to level up soon enough anyway. Look around this place because there's a bunch of goodies. Help. So, silver, life gem, nice. Oh, talk talk to this guy, because he's basically the blacksmith.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door. I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop, chop.
Okay. I forget what the hell that key is, actually. Come on, why the hell am I stuck there? Oh, word to the wise. This is death, no matter how you look at it. It is and always will be death. There's even a special ring that takes away full damage, and you'll still die. Because this game hates people. There we go. That's locked. And you got shit, really. Cool. Hate that you can't just go down ledges like that, but whatever. Yes, cool. Yeah, this is actually new because we never had to do this in one. Shard of an Estus flask. Shards are deeply soaked in Estus. Graft the shard to an Estus flask to increase flask uses. Over the ages, countless souls rested their bones as they drank from the original flask, and now this shard remains, serving as a vestige of their hopes and dreams. Use this item as hollowing also weakens links to other worlds, preventing invasions and most cooperation. View closely at an effigy, and the one begins to receive a human form, but whose form it takes depends on the person looking. I think that was about all the important ones. Everything else just kind of simple items. So let's go back to her. She let me. I didn't actually equip. Nope. That one first. Life gem second. I won't even need to use the bigger ones until later anyway, so
Bearer of the curse. See, let.
let's get past that. So what can I do now? Two. Cool. Got that. And got that. Alright, that's all I'm going to put in a dex for now. Hooray. So now I got two of those. So now, so actually, I can go this way real quick because there is a shield I can get that'll help me for a time. Because I don't think I'm strong enough to wield it. Will kind of suck. Around here. Come on, where are you? There you are. Crimson Plum. I need 6 in strength. And I have 3. Fuck. This will be interesting. 75 damage reduction. Well, I guess I'm still gonna just tell you fast and loose then. So, what else in there? Broken thief sword. And it needs 9 strength. God. Okay, so this is where I'm eventually gonna have to go. But not quite yet. And don't mess with these guys just yet. They're kind of like the Black Knights. They can and will fuck you up, man. You're coming here first time, right past these guys and like and sit. Reset everything and also lock you in place. So if you die, you'll just go right back there. Ow. This guy. Well, let's find out how you do. Just enough to level up. Of course, I might not have enough to kill this next one, but we'll see. Oh, I got another one of those. Cool. It's not wasted yet, though. Talisman, that's neat. I believe there's actually 1 or 2 more of these. What they do is raise that platform, which makes boss fighting there much easier. But I'm gonna not continue on through here. I just want to get this place opened up. Next journey, that's going to be the real test. So Jello, Farfire, that's where I'm going to go. Just this one is 8, so
Bear, seek lest the...
Okay, just strength and just keep doing it until I can get enough of that Parma. So the whole goal right now is just to get everything up to 10 as well for strength and dex, and just leave it at that, just to invest in all the other ones and have intelligence be my main focus. And like other weapons be like only focused on when I run out of spells. It's this way. Nope, not this way. I could go that way, but I don't want to. Rusted coin. This way. This way. Really? Go this way. This is basic death, but nice to know. Wait, here. Hello, human. Yes. This way. This way. Nice. Alright. You. So sit down. Oh, let's just use the knife. Yeah, Dex is probably my best bet. Quick. Be able to save my ass. Really? that I don't have. Where that red farmer would come in real handy. Not Pharma, Parma. Red Parma. Anything? Oh, okay. Short sword. Actually, I might be able to use that. Nope. Requires 7 strength. Fuck. I may have to do some grinding off screen. Here, do some grinding, and start again on the next stream. I know exactly where to go for grinding, so thank you for everybody watching, and I'll catch you next time. Oh boy.